Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 118 of the University Challenge, and today we are starting our Champions League qualifying again in the third round, and we are drawn against Linfield of Northern Ireland, a team we know well from playing in the All-Ireland Cup, a team that was in the league phase of the Champions League last season alongside us. So yeah, this should be a tough enough challenge for us. There were easier draws we could have had, but hopefully we can come out on top and make it through to the playoff round. Before we get into that, catch up on some league games. Since we returned from the summer break, our form has been okay, a little bit up and down. Our first game back, we defeated St Pat's 2-0, goals from Will Lancashire and Rhys Evans. Lancashire got a bad injury in this game and actually missed most of the rest of the games. And the problem we've had for the last while is that we're picking up a lot of injuries. Our next game, we took on Watford. This was a 1-1 draw. Charlie Whittaker put us ahead on the hour mark. They equalised with 2 minutes to go. So that brought our run of wins to an end, and you may notice a new player there in goals. That is Lewis Johnson, and he has signed on a free from Manchester United. He was on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, but he comes to us now as our backup goalkeeper, and the reason for that is, if I go here to transfers and transfer history, you will notice that Bonnevie left us. We got an offer in of 2.4 million from Plymouth, too good to accept, especially with him desperate to leave. So he has left us, he's gone to Plymouth, and Lewis Johnson has come in as our backup, and Romeo is in now as our number one goalkeeper for the rest of the season. Our next league game was against Cork City, who we defeated easily enough 3-1, goals from Sean Cassidy and a double from Rhys Evans. And Cork City actually went ahead in this game early, but we performed really well after that, and that was another win in the league. And then we took on Shamrock Rovers in the first round of the Cup. Needed extra time to get through this. Dennis Nolan scoring in extra time to put us into the second round, where we've been drawn against First Division Drogheda United. So a good draw there. And in our most recent game, we took on Shelbourne, and this ended in a 1-1 draw. We took the lead through Malonga, conceded late again in injury time, and dropped another 2 points. Won't really matter too much. The main thing of this game was a lot of players returned from injury to get 90 minutes under the belt before the Champions League game. You may notice Liam Ravenhill was playing as the defensive midfielder, and the reason for that is Gabriel Barres picked up a really bad injury, done his cruciate in training. He is out for the rest of the season. He's out for about 9 months, 6 to 9 months. He'll miss the rest of this season and probably the start of next season. Happened right after the transfer window, so we couldn't even get a replacement in for him. So that is a big blow that could affect us later on in our Champions League qualifying. So that's everything caught up on. Let's get to the team news for the first leg at home to Shelbourne, or to Linfield. Don't know, Shelbourne was the last game. To Linfield. So here we are for this game against Linfield. I've double checked and it's definitely against Linfield. We are going with close to a strongest 11. A lot of players just returning from injury, so match sharpness mightn't be brilliant, but hopefully that will see us through in this game. So the team in full is Romeo in goals, a back four of Tumanian, Lam, Almeida, who was out injured, now returned. Had to pass a fitness test, but he is fully fit and ready to go. Andy Appin at left back, Ravenhill in that defensive role instead of Barres, Bushnoff and Cassidy as at midfield 2, Dennis Nolan on the right because Pedro Paulo fractured his arm in the build up to this, so he is on the bench with a cast, but not fully fit, so not starting him. Charlie Whittaker on the left, and Will Lancashire, who also had to pass a fitness test, starts up front. So let's hope we can make a strong start to our Champions League qualifying with this first leg at the Aviva. On the way here at the Aviva, we have a kick-off highlight right away here. Bushnoff down, intercepting from Linfield, and we will come on the attack here with Dennis Nolan, brings it infield. Ball over the top for Will Lancashire, straight onto it. Lancashire, can he finish? Oh, fires it over. Oh, great chance created straight away there, but Lancashire, if he was fully fit, would he have finished it? Maybe, but it was a great chance created. Lovely ball over the top, he raced onto it, and that is a good sign that we can get in behind Linfield. We know them well from playing them in the All-Ireland Cup. Hopefully we can come out on top against them again like we have in that competition regularly. And here we have another highlight. Lam over to Andy Appin. Lam is in instead of Adaje, because Adaje picked up an injury as well in that period. He's not really fully recovered, so Lam is in. Ball over the top is cut out. Whittaker. Bushnoff wins it back here. Lovely. Andy Appin passing her around nicely. Ravenhill playing against his former club here. Ravenhill, ball over the top for Charlie Whittaker. He's through. Whittaker slots it home, and we do get an early goal. Brilliant from Charlie Whittaker. Another player who picked up a slight knock in that period of games, but he's back, fully fit and firing. And it's a lovely bit of play here. Andy Appin, Ravenhill gets turned, and he picks out a lovely ball over the top for Whittaker, who finished for the first time past the Linfield goalkeeper. And with just 4 minutes on the clock, we're 1-0 up. Free kick for us here. Romeo to take it, knocks it out long to Andy Appin. Just past the half-hour mark here. We've dominated the game so far, but haven't got a second goal. Hopefully we can add it soon. Here's Bushnov. Plays the ball over the top. Charlie Whittaker again. He's through. Whittaker cross it this time to Lancashire. Oh, what a miss. Oh, what a miss that is. Lancashire with the goal right in front of him, putting it wide. And that's a big chance gone a begging again. So 32 minutes gone. It stays 1-0. Throw in for Linfield, and they are trying to build up from the back. Then they go long. That's too long though. So Romeo will take possession here for us. 42 minutes gone. Can we get a second goal before half time? Could be a huge moment in this tie if we do. Here's Almeida. Crossfield ball to Dennis Nolan, who takes it down. First time takes on his man, but has to go back to Tumanian. Bit of space here. Dennis Nolan into Cassidy. Cassidy over the top towards Lancashire, but it's cut out by the Linfield defence. They go long, but we cut that out. Lamb on it now. Tumanian into Cassidy. Can he get turned? He can. Brilliant play. Sean Cassidy. Ball over the top towards Whittaker. Can't quite get to it, but Andy Appin will win the headed clearance. He goes back to Almeida, and he will try and build an attack. Andy Appin into Ravenhill. Can he pull off another great pass? He can. Andy Appin through here to the byline. Gets the cross in. First time Cassidy's there. Oh, it's headed clear. Falls to Andy Appin. Lancashire. Oh, good finish this time from Will Lancashire. Oh, what a huge moment. That could be in the tie. Will Lancashire had wasted 2 good chances. And actually that's the more difficult of the 3 chances he had in this game. But he finishes it. Great ball here from Andy Appin initially. Cassidy thought he was going to head it home, but he didn't quite do it. Andy Appin got the rebound, and Lancashire tapping it home in front of goal. And with 43 minutes gone, we're now 2-0 up. Half time here at the Aviva, and we are 2-0 up. Dominated that first half. Let go a good few chances before Lancashire added a second to Charlie Whittaker's early goal. And so far we are in control of this first leg. Back on the way here for the second half, and let's hope we can add a few more goals and finish off this tie. Going to Belfast will be tough if there's anything still left in it for Linfield. So hopefully we can finish it off in this second half. Being by far the better team, wasted a few good chances. So hopefully now it's just a case of being more clinical in this second half and making it an easier second leg for us. Coming up to 3 minutes of the second half gone, it's 2-0 to us. First highlight here of this second half, and it's Linfield taking a throw in and going long, and here they get the ball in towards the box. Andy Appin heads it down to Justin Freeseye, who has come on off the bench. Here's Whittaker to Liam Ravenhill. Bit of space. Freeseye, can he pick out a ball? He can. Reese Evans, who has come on for Will Lancashire. Evans, of course, playing against his former club too. Here he brings it into Charlie Whittaker. Whittaker, bit of space. Can he get the shot away? Whittaker, brilliant run. Whittaker, oh, what a goal that would have been. Is it going to go in anyway? No. Oh, hit the post after that brilliant run from Whittaker. Rolled along the line. Looked like he was going to have a tap in, but he didn't quite get there in time. Here we come on the attack. Here's Pedro Paulo. Plays it through to Bushnov. Can he get across here? Bushnov back to Pedro Paulo. Shot goes in, and it falls into the grateful hands of the Linfield goalkeeper. So a couple of chances go a begging there. 66 minutes gone. It stays 2-0. Full time whistle goes here at the Aviva. It ends 2-0 to us. Those first half goals, the difference between the two teams, could have added more. We were dominant throughout the game, but sadly couldn't add a third or a fourth to this lead we take to Belfast. Linfield still very much in this tie, but let's hope we can get through in the second leg. So here we are on the day of the second leg away in Belfast. Before we get into the team news, I forgot to show the league table earlier on in the video. So a quick look at it here, you'll see we're still very much on top. 24 points clear at the top of the table. 23 games played. We have 2 games in hand on Pats in third. Same games played as Shamrock Rovers in second. So it's only a matter of when we win the title and can we go the whole season unbeaten. 19 wins and 4 draws so far, so hopefully we can have our first ever unbeaten season here at UCT. So back to the Champions League action, and a couple of changes to the lineup for the second leg. Adaje comes back in at centre back alongside Almeida. Pedro Paulo returns on the right wing. So the team in full is Romeo in goals, a back four of Tumanian, Almeida, Adaje and Andy Appin, Ravenhill, Bushnov and Cassidy as the midfield three, Whittaker and Pedro Paulo on the wings, and Will Lancashire up front. So a 2-0 lead. Can we make through to the playoff round. On the way here at Windsor Park for the second leg, a 2-0 lead for us from that first leg, and now we just got to go out and finish this job off. This is very similar to the All-Ireland Cup. We often came to Belfast with a lead on aggregate. A bit more important here in the Champions League, but hopefully we can do the same task and see this game off. Linfield still very much in this tie. If they get a goal back, we could be in a bit of trouble. Hopefully we can keep them out early on and then build from there. 5 minutes gone here. It's 0-0 on the night. Charlie Whittaker here with a free kick. Goes for goal. Oh, their keeper has to make a great save. Oh, no one there to tap in the cross. Comes back to Whittaker, and that's the end of the highlight. So first chance of the game falls to us from that free kick. But as the clock ticks to 17 minutes gone, it's 0-0 on the night. 2-0 to us on aggregate. Throw in for us here, Andy Appin to take it. 22 minutes gone. We have done well so far. Long ball towards Lancashire. Lancashire's through here. Can he finish? Will Lancashire? Oh, keeper pulls off another great save. Falls to Pedro Paulo, and his cross is blocked. Cassidy gets up. Oh, hits the crossbar. Cleared by Linfield. Andy Appin can't bring it forward. Oh, two great chances there we made. Haven't scored. And hopefully we're not going to rue these chances going to begging. 24 minutes gone. It stays 0-0 on the night. Ball with Linfield on the halfway line here. 33 minutes gone. Still 0-0 on the night. And here come Linfield. But we intercepted, do we? No, Tamanian doesn't get there under 2 1-on-1 with Romeo. Can he put off a save? Oh, fired wide anyway. Good chance for Linfield. Goes a begging there. And that would have really brought them back into this tie. But with 34 minutes gone, we still have that 2-goal lead. Half-time whistle goes here in Belfast. It's 0-0 on the night. 2-0 to us on aggregate. We've been the better team in that second half. Or in this first half, I mean. And let's hope in the second half it is only a matter of time before we can add another goal to our lead. Back on the way here for the second half, and as I said, we've dominated that first half possession wise and with chances. Didn't take them. They haven't been brilliant, but they've been a little bit of a threat, and here they come here now with a throw in down this left hand side for them as they try and build an attack. Pedro Paulo gets a block in there, lovely, and Tamanian intercepts. Pedro Paulo, Cassidy, Ravenhill into Bushnov. Can he get turned? He can. Plays it long towards Whittaker, who'll get onto it. Charlie Whittaker keeps it in play and now brings the ball in towards Lancashire, but it's poor from Whittaker. Goes straight to the Linfield goalkeeper, and he will now go long, I would say here, because we're cutting off the short one for him. And goes long, and can our men get up? He can. Tumanian gets up there, but Pedro Paulo not quick enough to react to that header. He did dives in with a tackle, but lucky enough he didn't take anyone down. And Linfield come on the attack, ball over the top and through here. Stevens with, oh, Linfield have a goal back. Archie Stevens for Linfield a minute into the second half. Adds them right back into this tie. Came from play down this side, and ball over the top, over to Mannian's head, and no one reacting, and Stevens finishes coolly past Romeo in goals. So 47 minutes gone here. It's 1-0 to Linfield on the night. 2-1 to us on aggregate. Corner kick for us. Bushnov to take it here. Men running into the box here. Can we get someone on it? No. It's headed clear to Malonga, who has come off the bench, and he plays it to Adaje. Back to Tumanian. Almeida gets turned. Here's Dennis Nolan, another substitution. Oh, he loses possession now. Linfield will come on the counter attack. Oh, and they're through here. Can we get men back? Kellyman through for Linfield. He tries to shoot and he fires it over, thankfully. Oh, we looked wide open there on the counter attack, but thankfully Linfield waste that chance. 64 minutes gone, and we stay 2-1 up on aggregate. Into 4 minutes of injury time at the end of this game. We are holding on here to our slight lead on aggregate, a 1-goal lead at the moment. We're going to lose on the night, it would seem. It'll be our first defeat of the season inside 90 minutes, but that won't matter as long as we can get through on aggregate. Main thing is getting through this third round to the playoff. It looks like we're going to do it. We're over the time now, so just waiting for the final whistle. Bit of a nervous end here, shouldn't really be. We've been the better team in both legs, but we gave away that silly goal early in the second half. Referee is playing over the time here just to add to the tension and waiting for that final whistle, and there it is. Full time whistle goes, and we managed to scrape through this third qualifying round on aggregate. 2-1 on aggregate, a 1-0 loss on the night, and we knock Linfield out of the Champions League and we advance to the playoff round. Well, there we have it, defeat in Belfast, but we scraped through on aggregate 2-1 to make it to the playoff round, where we have been drawn against our old friends Strada from Slovakia, who of course knocked us out of Champions League qualifying on penalties 2 seasons ago. So it's going to be a tough one again against them. Hopefully we can get a bit of revenge and make it back to the league phase for the first time doing it in back-to-back seasons. so it would be brilliant if we can manage to get some revenge on the Slovakians. That's what we will do in the next episode, will be both legs of that Champions League playoff. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like. It really helps to get more likes on the video and for YouTube hopefully to show it around to more people. If you want to join us on this journey with UCD, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss any videos. Videos are posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get the notification about them. And if you want to catch up on anything we've done so far, there is a playlist on the channel and it does appear on the screen at the end of this video. So until the next episode when we have our Champions League playoff, please take it easy.